Welcome. Trade of the day, as always, brought to you by Day Trade the World, is going to be Ford, as Randy likes to call it here at Trader TV. Look, sometimes it's just about these simple day trading type of ideas. I liked a few things to the short side in the EV space, and I can't pretend that Ford was one of the ones that we had to the short. We did have a short the other day, but I want to start off just by looking at how simple some of this breakdown has been on Ford the last couple sessions. On the 15-minute chart, this is it when it broke 14 even. Not a short that I had. We did have shorts a little bit later on in the day, in the following day, but look what happens when it got to 13 as well. You actually made a bottom, arrested that move at 13, little bit of a bounce off 13, and then some support. Eventually it breaks down, so you can tell we've broken 14, we've broken 13. We get to $12 today. Now we'll short some Rivian. We're looking at XPeng, had that one off the top. But Ford wasn't necessarily on the radar. But I said in the morning show, if we get to 12 and hold that level, I'm going to look for a little bit of a bounce long. And the idea being here is, look, you can take a breakout trade. A stock has a dollar range. You're looking to capture that entire dollar. A lot of times you're going to do that with about 15, 20 cents worth of risk. Make it worth your while, 30 cents worth of risk. In this particular case, I'm going to talk about going long off the bottom where you have a very defined tight risk and you're looking to capture the retracement in here to VWAP. But now, first things first, it's a downward trend, obviously. I mean, if you can't tell that that's a downward trending stock, then all you had to do was look at it in the day. Rejects breaking the top at the open, you're coming to the downside, you're getting series of just lower lows and lower highs all the way through, dark pool wicks notwithstanding there. So how do you get into and enter this trade? Well, I can tell you how I did it the last time when it was at 14. That was sit on bid at 14.01 and 14.02, get filled, and I was out of that trade at 99s in about 2 or 3 seconds. It might have been 5 seconds. Very, very quick. So the next time it comes to a level like this, I allow it to break the bottom. So it takes out that 12 bottom, halts at 95, and then comes back up. That gives you a false breakdown. Anybody with stop orders beneath $12 has now just been stopped out if they had a tight stop. Anybody looking to go short on the break of $12 has been triggered into the trade. So you're relieving some pressure to that downside move, and you're creating some possible upside pressure with people that might be trapped in that short. So importantly, immediately it gets back above 12, and there's the first set of entries. It even retests, and when it retests a low and can't get back to 95, I like it more. We're going to add to it again. Now the key thing here is it's risk to reward. When you have an average long of about 12.02, 03, maybe you got 01s in this particular case, and you did a little bit better, you could even have 12 flat, right? You're risking to 95. So you're really taking 5, at most 10 cents worth of risk, probably in that pocket in between. So when it gets to that 1-to-1 area and you're up in front of 8s, 9s, and 10s, you are going to want to take some out. That is the idea behind that trade. It gets up to VWAP. Again, you're taking almost everything out. And the best part about it is, when it comes right back, again, allow it to test the bottom. Don't get in. It holds the bottom, bounces off it a second time, enter the trade again, and rinse and repeat. Now, admittedly, you would rather be short off the open in the stock. But when you find yourself after 10 and the morning rushes come in and you feel like it's too close to a big level to join that short trade, sometimes the best thing you can do is be very patient. Don't just jump in front of a falling knife. Allow it to break that level, trap a few shorts, get some people out of the long so there can be that relief rally to the upside. That's why your trade of the day is going to be Ford. As always, brought to you by Day Trade the World. Start your day trading career, open an office today, and get the capital you need and the opportunities you crave.